So to be honest, part of me really didn't want to make this video, and I know I'm probably going to get a huge amount of backlash for it, which for anyone looking for Final Fantasy XIV content, I'm going to say that there is none of that in this video here. So if you click off, that's totally okay. There's going to be more Final Fantasy XIV content coming in a few days from now, but it might take me a few days to get over just everything currently going on in my life right now that I'm going to explain in this video. So if you click off, that's totally okay. Don't feel any guilt about it. You don't need to watch this. And yeah. So the point of this video is I want to say sorry. Genuinely and truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. And I am so freaking sorry that I don't know how to convey it other than just being honest, as honest and genuine as I can. And yeah, I really hope everyone can just forgive me. So a quick rundown of my failures. The Evyx.gg website, it's not coming out this patch. I in fact screwed it up so badly when I just went in to try and get it going and keep working that I quite literally, I don't want to say torched the server. I need to basically go back and redo everything on the server side of things again. And I just, even the temporary website is down. It's kind of a joke. Streaming schedule, that's not going to be happening for a while yet. I know it is something that I'm definitely wanting to do, but it's not happening yet. And I want to say, like, I really do want to start streaming. Like, that's something I definitely really want to do, but I just can't. I can't do it right now. And consistent uploads kind of failed spectacularly, especially this past week. I kept trying to do it, but the video quality just kept plummeting, and I don't want to, like, give just bad content, to be honest. And I'm not doing the events, the community events that I plan to do in private with just a few other people. Like, it's nothing I ever promised or announced officially, but those have been pretty much hands off. In fact, I've been pretty much hands off lately on about everything. Some people who have and are trying to absolutely be supportive said that I don't need to make this video, but it's like, to me, kind of a weird thing to hear. And I want to say, like, I appreciate what they say in their support fully, and I totally get that it comes from a place of genuine care. But this is a video that I want to do and am pushing myself to do because I feel that I owe the community this, because I don't even honestly even see what I'm doing right now as my thing. I really don't. I see it as more of a community thing, and I'm feeling like I'm failing my responsibilities and damaging my relationship with all of you through this, if I'm being super honest. So I'm genuinely sorry for all these failures. And now people are going to ask, okay, why? And here's where I make a list of why I'm a victim. I mean, I've read that comment before. That was a mean comment, but I'm just going to be honest. Like, these things that I'm going through really have me messed up. And so I said months ago, but 2020 has been a beating, and it's just been a relentless pummeling after relentless pummeling after relentless pummeling, where I know I said months ago that's just like week after week there's just more bad news and more bad news. And you know what? 2020 is going out the gate, or I mean, closing the gate, whatever. We're almost in December, not quite there when I'm recording this, but it's going out with 2 grand slammings, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm genuinely a bit broken over these. So first off, my boyfriend's brother died, and for those who don't know, I've been in a committed relationship with a beautiful, gorgeous man that I love dearly, who is, I'm gonna be honest, too good for me, going on 2 years now. And when I say too good for me, I really mean it. Like, he is too good for me. It's funny, I tried recording this and had to keep on taking breaks because I'm just like, promise that you're not going to do some emotional teary BS, because no one likes that. I'm not going to do that in this video. But for real, he is probably too good for me. Problem is, he is finishing his graduate degree down in the United States of America, so USA, where I know most of you guys are at just because YouTube gives me the analytics. And meanwhile, I'm stuck up here in Canada, and so I'm pretty sure all of you can piece together why this is so bad. Honestly, I'm just going to be upfront. no one should die before 30. In fact, I'd love to see it if no one died before 50 anymore. But even then, that still feels too soon, and I think it will always feel too soon. But the fact that he's roughly my age messed with my brain, I'm not gonna lie. And no, he didn't pass on from the virus before people go there. It's something totally different that I am going to leave totally unspecified here. But for me, this is huge. I didn't know him well, like intimately, me and him, like buddy, but through interacting with my boyfriend, I did get to know him, triumphs and failures both. So his passing did directly impact me for sure, but what truly killed me was seeing my boyfriend just crumble, fade away. I don't even know if that's the right way to say it. Probably not, if I'm being honest, but I don't have a good way of words when I'm like this, and that's why I killed those other videos, because I'm just like, no, this is not good. But just seeing the complete and utter devastation has really wounded me in one of the most helpless ways possible. Now, to add the most grave insult to injury, I've failed my boyfriend, and I know it. I know it really well. I have now accrued a regret that I don't think I will be able to forget. I wasn't able to be there for my boyfriend in any capacity. Being in Canada and him down in the USA means that with the restrictions going on, I'm not able to just fly down there and be with him, to console him during one of his truly darkest hours. To lose such a close sibling is... cruel will never cut it. The word cruel will never cut it. And yet, I'm up here able to do basically nothing. I'm not able to hold him. I'm not able to bring him food. I'm not able to cook. I'm not able to help take care of random chores or try and make him laugh, or like just proofread like assignments or stuff. And it's nothing. I am a genuine failure, and the darkness of this failure is causing me genuine guilt. And I'm in a weird position where I can say I rarely these days feel much guilt, because I usually can try and do my absolute best. And I did try my absolute best here, but I don't know if there's any coming back from this, because I have talked to people and they have said this was out of your control, and even if you did book a flight from the day that you knew, then it just with the protocols, it's just like 2 weeks in isolation if you cross the border, and then there's the flight and all that. And heaven knows, the morning that I found out I was not ready, I was actually working extensively on this channel, and I remember I actually pulled an all-nighter to push out a video, and then he contacted me in the morning, and I was so flabbergasted and taken aback that I wouldn't have even been ready that day. But, sorry, tangent. I guess the point is I really couldn't have done anything, because even if I flew down there, I still wouldn't have made it in time for the funeral service. And the funeral service now has been finished completely, and now I have been sent pictures of it from him, and when I was not able to attend or help in any capacity, and I was sent pictures of childhood toys of his brothers that he got to keep, beautiful pictures of gifts that he gave his brother that now he has been given back from his brother's wife, references to even childhood memories and movies that I experienced as a kid myself. And now for weeks he's been replying less and less, distance is growing more and more, and him, my boyfriend, seeking comfort from others is pretty clear, and I also can't blame him, because I am totally worthless and useless to help. Honestly, I feel almost like that throwaway side character that just gets like bleeped off screen or whatever. But I'm reaching the point where I genuinely don't know if the relationship can survive this anymore even. And heck, like even like very recently I've seen him liking and following other gay creators and getting closer to other people and further away from me, not even liking my posts or sharing them or anything. and instead I'm spamming some random shirtless bearish dude's pictures and some other gay YouTuber on his accounts a few days ago. So, not me. And then there's the other issue of not even replying to me sometimes to let me know that he's even arrived at the funeral service after a really long drive, because it wasn't just right in the backyard, it was a pretty long drive, and not even leaving me on red, so not even seeing the messages. But others have honestly clearly filled my place and able to give him consolation, and ultimately I've failed, and I know it. And the inability to do anything and the frustration has caused me to I mean, people are gonna really read into this, and I hate it, but I'm just gonna be honest, like, punch a hole in my door. Like, I have in the past punched a hole in my door, which is funny given that I've never literally been weaker in my life thanks to this virus and not being able to go to a gym, because likewise in the second point you're gonna find out I'm not gonna risk my mom's life so that I can go hit the iron. Not gonna do it. There's things that I'll do, but that's not one of it. And truth is, I pushed with all my might to get out that 5.4 video out yesterday. In terms of 5.4 though, I even planned over a month ago to do a 5.4 stream and live reaction and live reaction to it, which for the record was, am I excited? Yes. But it's one of those things where, like, I can look right now at, like, my microphone and I can be like, yeah, I'm totally excited. And, like, vocal inflection and everything. Like, I'm totally excited. And I really am. But it was like, my live reaction to it was, like, dead. It was about, clearly everything's getting to me. And it was not worth anyone's time to watch. I'll put it that way. It was garbage. And in terms of, like, the website launch, 5.4 website launch, I mean, this is the 3rd rating tier of Shadowbringers. Everything that I've been pouring over for months for this website to help raiders and give, like, more tools, where I've literally even let in a very, very select few raiders from the community, some big names which have respectfully, I will not say unless they come out themselves to say, but I have worked with them and come up with some tools, and I've gotten so much positive feedback from it. But it still has bugs and issues, and it needs core restructuring in some places. There are some things that just don't work as well as I'd like them to, and I'm deeply unhappy with some parts of it. It doesn't meet my own expectations in spite of the positive feedback. And if it doesn't meet my expectations, it's not something that I want to put out. Not yet. And I know how important that first impression is. And it almost feels like everything in my life is, like, paused right now. It's, like, ironic because I'm, like, surrounded by boxes of stuff I ordered in order to enhance the stream and make things work better and better. It's like I have this vision of my stream with, like, the lighting, with the positions of things, with the stuffed animals, with everything. It is so down to pinpoint details, and yet I can't even bring myself to open up some of the boxes and try and get things set up. It's just like I literally even have, like, a Frostmourne and Shadowmourne, literally like a real life version, like size and all, and it's ridiculous. I'm frustrated and sick and tired and sad. And that actually gets into my second upset, which is I was laid off and I lost much of what I worked on. I loved my past job, and in spite of issues, because I mean any job's gonna have issues, it honestly spiraled, and the betrayal that I experienced through that and everything has caused so much financial stress and instability that I feel genuine financial fear. I don't want to say every day, because some days I'm really good at distracting myself, like this week. But there's a genuine fear, and not a unique feeling. Trust me, I know I don't think anyone's getting out 2020 unscathed. And for the record, I am absolutely not plugging my PayPal here. There is not going to be that, because that's not the point of this video in any capacity, and that's not why I make videos. That's not why I make content. I am here because I want to be, because I believe in the community, because I want to interact with people. So no, there's not going to be some stupid PayPal donation link, I think. No. But what is truly upsetting me to my core on this point that is relevant is that COVID cases are doubling each day where I'm at, or basically they're spiking so fast it's insane. And there are literally amber alerts going off on my phone giving us updates on the virus, and it was so loud from my phone literally 2 days or 3 days ago or something that I genuinely screamed as the phone was blasting my ears. It was freaking terrifying. But after all this time of cases seeming like they were going to be manageable where I'm at, everything got absolutely destroyed, and they are spiking massively. And in spite of this, there's still not a full lockdown. And as COVID cases rise, my own mother is still going out to work and working hard, and she works with a lot of various different people, and some of them do walk in. And it scares me to death because she has genuinely terrible lung issues like COPD and very bad asthma. And I'm not talking like just a little bit, like even, and like I should say any asthma is bad. Like I have like asthma myself, but like hers is so bad that it's like tons of lung steroids on top of the general expected puffers. And it's so bad that when she goes off, she goes to like the hospital emergency room and has like salbutamol like pumped into her lungs through like a breathing machine or something. And yet she still has to go out there because of all the layoffs in this family, where she is the only one able to work, and it's killing me inside knowing that she's quite literally risking her life going out there each day. And people might scoff at that, saying, "Oh, risking your life every day," but real shizzle here is that she's in the demographic where if she gets that stupid virus, she very well may not make it. And so again, I'm left helpless, hopeless, and so full of both sadness and anger that I can barely put the words properly together, as this video indicates, and is some haphazard mess of an apology and expression that honestly, I'm not proud of this video, and it's not something I'd ever qualify as being proud of. It's garbage. But it's the best I can muster right now. I'm honestly just flattened and destroyed at this point. I'm gonna keep fighting on because that's really all I can do, but I just feel lost and even more confused and even more hurt than before. It's just between my boyfriend and my mother, my heart has been ripped asunder, and I've seen how futile everything is. Truth is, I really don't know when the website's gonna be out, and I don't know when I will begin to stream. I really don't know when I'm gonna even begin to feel okay after this. Like this pushed really hard, and I just want to say, like, I am so freaking sorry though, and I don't know how to convey it other than just being as honest and genuine as I possibly can be right now. Honestly, if you want to ask me why I'm not celebrating almost being 5k subscribers, it's like I genuinely don't feel like I deserve it, and I feel really freaking terrible and like this horrible burden, and I just don't know what I can do to make everything better. And I'm gonna promise I'll have another video for Final Fantasy XIV out in 3 days from me posting this. I'm gonna commit to that. I'm gonna make sure it happens, and that's all I can do, and I just need more time to process this and try and get on better footing. Honestly, I'm really sorry, and I'm really hoping everyone can try and forgive me. Anyhow, that is all for this video, and I'm trying to think of a good cat daddy joke. Usually it comes really naturally when I'm saying it. Remember to cat daddy that cat daddy. That was lame. I tried. Take care, and I genuinely hope everyone, and I mean it, everyone's doing okay. Take care. Be safe.